I was recently told that we atheists tied the idea of God with organized religion too much, and that Einstein believed in God. I'm not sure what these two propositions have to do with each other, but it is a known fact that Einstein did not believe in God as we think of the word God. Whoever thinks Einstein believed in God needs to get more information on Einstein, including his letters to people addressing his thoughts on religion. Einstein said, "It was of course a lie what you read about my religious convictions, a lie which is being systematically repeated. I do not believe in a personal God, and I have never denied this but have expressed it clearly. If something is in me which can be called religious, then it is the unbounded admiration for the structure of the world so far as our science can reveal it." Einstein also said, "A man's ethical behavior should be based effectually on sympathy, education, and social ties and needs. No religious basis is necessary. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for a reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed." That last line is priceless and should be printed everywhere for everyone to see. As far as tying God to organized religion, what else do you expect? Who else uses their extensive knowledge of God's mysterious and holy mind to gain control over the entire world, other than organized religion? Who else could God be tied to? Individual people? The whole idea of God is that He made everything and has an interest in what everyone does. Why would anyone feel as if they're more of an authority on God than anyone else? Why would God give of Himself to some more than others, if He cares about all of us equally? Many people state that we don't know God like we think we do, and that there's more to Him and He's much greater than we can ever know. Well, in that case, how can you know that? Why do you have this exclusive information? If that is the case, however, why do we need to know about it? Why do you feel the need to correct our erroneous thinking? Clearly, in this case, the Creator made everything and left it to proceed as it does without His interaction or intervention. There is no goodwill from this Creator. There are no instructions, no rules, no guidelines, no direct, explicit communications. Why would anyone feel compelled to inform us? What do you get from sharing that knowledge? We are clueless at this point about that, other than to think that these people are part of some organized religion but hiding behind some mask of exclusive knowledge. It would be great if these people have some sort of explanation and source for their ideas. There isn't any because they made it up. It's nothing more than a mere what-if theory. What if God's this? What if God's that? There is no limit to the ideas that can be conjured up, but that's all they ever will be, ideas. It's very simple to invent a proposition, then publish and propagate it, but it's a completely different story on explaining it and answering questions on it progressively. Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, and any other people of religion cannot give us any explanation to questions like, why were there miracles in the time periods of holy literature, but none in the present day? They can come up with convoluted and mystical sounding explanations, but in the end, they never answer anything directly. They never present clear and explicit examples of anything done by a god. Everything they produce has a scientific explanation or, at the very least, many alternative possibilities. Very simply, the idea of God is completely man-made, and the more people there are, the more gods there are, and the more characteristics these gods have, and of course the more self-contradicting they become. Not to mention that most of God's characteristics and emotions are merely petty, meager human characteristics and emotions. Anyone who gets offended, angry, or even mildly upset at what we say about God has some kind of strong feeling about God, and if they're not already a follower of an organized religion, it's only a matter of time before they find a few people who share their ideas and beliefs, and Merry Christmas, a new religion is born. Anyone who gets upset with anyone criticizing God should look at themselves and their view of their God. Is this God who created this universe so little and puny that He needs you to protect His emotions? Remember, you're talking about God that has the power, authority, and good judgment to punish as He sees fit. So why do you feel God needs soldiers? If there is a God and he doesn't like my attitude, allow him the opportunity to correct it. You stay out of it.